My name is Liz Penny, and I teach elementary school. I teach kindergarten. About 10 years ago, a student asked me to start a Bible study at school. She wanted to have a Bible study and she needed a teacher sponsor. So through that Bible study, a lot of the girls that came never went to church. They would just come to the Bible study, and then we'd make sure that they had Bibles that they could read. Probably since then, we've probably have bought another 1,500 Bibles and given them out. We always keep them in our cabinet at home. When we see them in the bookstore, if there's a good supply, we'll buy a bunch at the same time so that we have them. You know, it's just funny. Kids come in and they talk to you and they ask you questions. I mean, kids innately want to talk about the Lord. They want to learn things, and they'll ask you questions. They'll say, you know, Mrs. Penny, could I get a Bible from you? Or do you know where I could get one? And so I would just try and have some on hand. So when they'd ask for them, I'd have them. And when my husband started handing them out, then I would keep some at school too, just to give to children. And I've also seen a lot of parents who, you know, they come in my room and they don't go to church, and so I just talk to them, and a lot of times they do start reading the Bible, or they do start coming to church. And you know, if I can help change one family or one life and make their life better because of the Lord, then that's what I want to do. I love the Lord. I know that He changes lives. I know He makes lives better. I know He changes families. And so I feel like the reward is worth the risk. I might have 2 or 3 that don't like me. I don't care if they don't like me. If other people come to know Christ through it, then I'm okay with that. You have to remember, when God is in charge, when it's His plan, when you're doing it for Him, He's going to take care of you. You know, there's scripture that tells us, if God is for us, who can be against us? You know, if I lost my job because I gave out Bibles to kids, then God's going to give me another job. He's going to provide for my needs. I know that there's times that we think we shouldn't do things because we're afraid, but if it's something that God's put on your heart to do, you're not going to be happy till you do it. Because if God's calling you to do something and you say no to Him, He's going to keep nudging you until you do it. And to me, I don't want my legacy to be that I'm a great teacher, because there's a lot of great teachers, but I want people to know and to be pointed to Christ through my life in some way. I want them to know that Jesus is the most important thing, and that through Christ they can have a better life.